that one connection.
Can you invert it so that?
Hey guys, this is Arseny from Ainova Robotics.
Yeah, you can go either direction.
I don't know if anybody's watching. I just got this thing down, and yeah, just gonna wait for questions on YouTube. Feel free to ask me anything.
This would be like 12,
Yeah. Okay.
5 minute.
I just want to open YouTube.
10, and then the little ticks, for instance.
Okay.
Little second. Minute. Not second. What am I talking about? The in between the.
And I gotta post to Twitter.
12 and the 5, like the 1, 2,
There you
3.
go.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what I'm saying is I'm gonna have the big ones going out, like the 12-hour hand, the 1-hour hand, 2, and then the little ticks will be like the actual thing.
All right. So,
This will be the.
if anybody's watching, feel free to
Yeah.
add commentaries. Feel free to ask me questions.
That would work out.
Yeah, we can always tweak it.
Yeah, I'll tweak it like as long as. Don't worry about it. Like.
Wicked. Okay. So, can we start working right now?
Well, I mean, that's actually I'm just writing everything down right now. What I'm gonna be doing.
I'm gonna start making like.
Either way, I guess I'm gonna start with showing our office.
For basic retina.
There you go.
But what I want to do first, you guys want to play some more.
Okay, so here's our office, and we've got a whole team working in here. I'm just gonna show you like a nice frame. We don't have all the team members in here today. There you go. So that's the office we got. It's not very big, but that's enough. So yeah, we don't have some people in here today. Like this is Andrew's desk. You've seen him on Tava's video. There's a guy in like with a red band on his shirt. So he's sick today. So we got a lot of cool stuff here. We got a quadricopter. Hey guys, say hi just for a second. It's Alexi's a Unity developer. Adam's our designer, and Daniel's a 3D. Sorry, you're the iOS developer guy. Okay, so you met them before. Yeah, sorry, just discontinue.
I think it's important.
That's pretty important. Okay, so here's where I work, and we're on the second floor at 2800 John Street. That's Markham, Ontario. So if you're nearby, you can just drop by. You can say hi. Yeah, that's what we do. I never used Google Hangouts before, so I'm freaking out a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna figure out how can I accept your questions. I was kind of hoping I can just go to YouTube, I guess, and you can leave commentaries. I don't know if that's the case. I guess not.
Because everything else, say in the middle of the alarm.
Oh, I see. Hey guys, yeah, you totally woke up just in time. Hey, Farron, you're here. That's pretty awesome. I don't know if you can see me real time. I think it's a little bit slow. Because like I literally, see whatever I'm saying on YouTube like 2 minutes after I actually say that. Right. I guess I'm just gonna take a sit here.
Could there be an indicator at the top? Kind of like an iPhone?
It's not Howard's 10.
Screen text, and then you swipe back to your.
Okay, so let me just.
Maybe. Yeah, that's
it's a little bit of a pain that I can see myself in the chat at the same time, I think. But oh well. Yeah, just for the people who are missing that, we're gonna post this on YouTube immediately after the broadcast ends. So yeah, I'm gonna try to answer all the popular questions. Right. So yeah, that's what we do.
There's gonna have to be like some sort of pay to I guess.
So how are we gonna navigate?
Yeah, just use the chat on the right of the live stream to post any questions. Let me try typing something.
Right. Okay.
So the main screen is morphing, and then, for instance, let's just go back to the main view. So we have just eye, so a circle, and then there's a little button that pineapple, whatever, but it's just a tap on. And then if you say, let's go see the weather, actually, no, let's go something that will cause this thing to more.
Yes, I was just saying that I think the video is slightly slow, so just feel free to type in anything, like any questions, whatever you got.
We just discussed clock with more. So the clock will morph into something else.
How many viewers do you got anyway? You got like 2 viewers? 3, okay, that's cool. That's getting better. That's exciting. Okay, so yeah, so we've been working on JSA recently, and we are getting a lot of questions about the beta test, as a matter of fact. So I know how we promised to have a beta test in October, and then in November, and then it's almost the end of November. Got it. It's really confusing to talk when I hear myself talking in the background. Anyway, so yes. Well, here's the thing. We really want you guys to vacations. Yeah, we really want you guys to have the best impression and the best beta test ever, right? So what we're really trying to do is to complete all the core functionality, and then we're going to put it on the beta test, which is probably going to be for iOS. I can promise the web test, right? But I think we're going to put some kind of interface on the website so that you can at least chat with JSA, like talk to her. Yeah, but all the other functionality is going to be available from the phones. So stuff that we've been recently working on is, well, first of all, actually, let me show you. Hey, Daniel, can I grab your phone, you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I just figured out
This thing is so confusing.
that
Like,
this is already integrated into the eye. You want to see how?
I can hear myself talking. It's really
This
annoying.
is a cylinder. What's the top of the cylinder look
Because
like?
you have YouTube open, wouldn't it be easier?
You already have your sections on top here.
No, I do, but like, there's a chat here, you know, like people can
So
ask
your
questions.
Translator.
Right. Sorry for that, guys. Okay, so here's the app we got. I'll switch to Google Plus so that I can see what you're seeing.
Basically, what I'm saying is that
Okay,
that's
you can kind of see what's going on. Right. So this is the basic app interface we've got right now. We've been actually we are in the process of brainstorming different interfaces right now. As you can probably see on the whiteboard. I'll show you later. Right, so this is the basic interface. It's accelerometer based. Like you can control it. You know, you can like literally look up. You can look down. You can look anywhere. Right. We got the translator screen, and we got all the translator features down. Let me show you something. Oh, you can also use just normal tapping to do that. But anyway, so yeah, if we're talking about translate, we've got 4 different languages supported, which translate real time. So unfortunately, I'm not big on French or Spanish, and we don't have Japanese yet, so I'm just going to use Russian, right, if you don't mind. So here's how it works. Just gonna try to get away from these guys because they're too loud. Okay. So let me just say something in English. It's going to immediately translate it to Russian, and then it's going to translate the Russian response back to English. So just like a real translator, and we have the tab, we have the no tab functionality. You can use either of those. But if you're in a loud place, then it's a good idea to tap the screen to start listening usually. Okay, anyway. Привет. Как дела? This is going to be horribly wrong because I was supposed to speak English.
Yes.
Now I'm supposed to speak Russian.
Everything is gonna be all in the camera.
Все хорошо, спасибо.
All good, thank you.
Right. Okay, I think I got it. So now I can actually use it properly. What's your favorite food?
Что любимая еда?
It's all right.
I like the bottle popping out.
Я люблю ананас. I'm just
I
really,
love pineapple.
yeah, pineapples are great. Yeah, so we got the translator functionality down, and you can like see how it appears on the screen. right? So you can actually read it. So we got a bunch of languages. Like I said, unfortunately, I'm not big on either French or whatever else, other language. So as for the main screen, let me just navigate to that quickly. Okay, so the main screen looks kind of like this. This is iPhone 6, right? But it's also supported on iPhone 4S, on iPhone 5, like pretty much anything that can run iOS 8, that it can run JSA. So basically right now, you can tap the central element and then you can talk to JSA on like literally any topic. There are weather forecast functionality, like let me just give it a shot. Weather forecast. So let's see how she handles that.
Accessing weather forecast data for Toronto.
And then
Today,
there's the
on Thursday, 27th of November, it's cloudy with 34 degrees Fahrenheit, equivalent to 1 degree Celsius. Humidity is at 80%. Approximate wind speed is 0 miles per hour. Not the best weather, I am afraid.
It's really not, by the way. Like if you look outside, it's not a very inspiring view. So we got that down also. I'm just gonna take a look at the chat quickly. Maybe you guys are typing something. Sorry. I'm horrible at this.
Yeah, sort of like that, except all of those.
Oh, okay.
This is the main.
Right. Our estimation. Yeah. So we're gonna try to implement the beta as soon as possible, like I said. But the thing is, we just really want to get down all the features that you would like to see in JSA. That's an A, and the B we're really trying to perfect the interface. Like we're not happy with this interface. We think there's a lot of stuff to be improved, right? So we're trying to come up with something better. Like a lot of people like the circular interface, and I personally like it too a lot. So we also got it in the app, like it's included. Okay, so I was saying, we're working on features right now. We got the translator down, we got the speech down, like JC is able to keep up with the topic. Let's say if we're talking about dinosaurs, then she's able to figure out that if you're saying it or like, him or something like this, she's able to figure out that you're referring to the topic. In my example, the dinosaurs. So there's that. Right now, for the past 2 weeks, a little bit more than that, we're working on user profiles, specifically user login procedure. We don't want to use the conventional password because it's boring. So we want to use some pretty cool authentication system, which you will learn about in one of the future updates. But seriously, you guys are going to like it. It's pretty awesome. So user authentication. That's the first. Secondly, you're going to be able to set up user profile, and then JC can really remember any information you get to tell her. Like, for example, what do I look like?
You look like a computer programmer. You said you look like Robert Downey Jr.
Okay, I don't remember seeing that. Anyway, that's pretty funny. Let's use something simple. Who is my brother?
You told me he was Philip.
And that's correct, because my brother's name is Philip, right? So Philip Nikolchenko, he's a really cool guy, by the way. If you're watching this, Philip, you're the best brother ever. Anyway, we can change this information at any time. So just for the sake of this video, I'm going to say his name is John. My brother is John. Yeah, man.
Okay, your brother is John.
Cool, right? And then if I ask her who's my brother, it's going to be John now. So let me just... Who is my brother?
His name is John.
See, there you go. So she can really remember any information about you. I mean, if you want her to, there are privacy settings. So like your name, your hobbies, your spouse, your date of birth, your age, really whatever there is. So we're working on user profiles. Now, eventually you're going to be able to communicate with other people using JSA. So it's like a live voice chat, pretty much, if you wish. So for example, let's say you and your friend, you have JSA and you work in the same office. So what you will be able to do is you will be able to ask JSA something like, do you know if John is going to be at the office by 2 o'clock, right? And then that message will go directly to John, and his JSA is going to be like, hey, Mark wants to know if you're going to be at the office by 2, and then you're like, no. And then she'll relay the message and so on. And there's like a certain social network component that we're working on. Also the map navigation, I've got the basic map down. Just give me a sec, I'm just gonna get to the map. There you go, so make sure you can see that. Yeah, so I got the basic map functionality down. It's too bright on the screen at least. Yeah, but that's essentially a Google Map, but you're going to be able to navigate using voice, so that's very nice. Yeah, we've been improving the graphics since we're using Unity Engine. We want to make sure that the performance is great on every devices. Okay, yeah, let me just quickly go back to the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I literally slept for like 4 hours today. It was crazy. I was super excited about this broadcast. Okay, no, that was a coworker's phone, yes, but I'm logged in with my account. I kind of sneakily did that, so that's it's a good question, by the way. Yeah, we don't have voice authentication at the moment. That's pretty damn hard, unfortunately. So yeah, I logged in with this phone. We just have a bunch of it. Like we have one profile for every team member, so we don't have a lot of profile to begin with. Yeah, I haven't seen the 3D face in a while. 3D face is not going to be in the beta, but we still love this idea, and we still are trying to implement this. Honestly, like we got like a basic low poly kind of model, you know. But again, we don't feel like we're all perfectionists here, for better or worse. So we're not happy with this model, and it's also extremely hard to implement this model to be well, practical. Okay, so even though a lot of interactions with JSA are based on voice, there's some information that we want her to display, you know, such as weather, such as like all kind of stuff. So the most basic interface is probably going to be something minimalistic, probably circle. You'll see this in the beta, definitely 3D component. We got something cool for you, but not the face. Right, but the face will be included at a later stage. Yeah, so there is a noticeable delay in a couple of seconds when it comes to translation or speaking to JSA. That obviously depends on the channel, on a Wi-Fi channel. Like me specifically, my mobile operator is Wind, which is not the best one, and it does not provide. Yep, sure, go ahead. Does not provide the best speed ever. So that there is that. So if you have decent Wi-Fi speed, it's going to be faster, obviously. Man, it really sucks how your messages come like 2 minutes later. Anyway.
I think the weather icon and the temperature.
I guess I can just show what's going on the board. So we got a couple of, you know, mathematical formulas here, which I'm not going to talk about, right? And yeah, you can see like really getting crazy about designing the interface here. You know, from like conversational interface to all kind of concepts in terms of you know, the alarm clock and the social network profiles. This is not the actual. This is like a mock-up thing. Right. That actually kind of looks like Mayan calendar. Anyway. Yeah. So seriously, guys, there's a lot of work involved, and I mean, especially when it comes to something innovative like artificial intelligence, something like this. Like Daniel has just returned from a conference in Silicon Valley, and you know, he's been talking to Google people, and as you probably know, Google X's work on artificial intelligence, and they're not very optimistic about that either. It's a tough field.
And of course,
It's just, yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot more work than we realized, which is causing us delays, right? Because we want to stand up to our expectation, to your expectations. We want to, you know. So there's a JSON chart here. I'm not sure if you're going to be interested, but basically, as you probably know, we're using cloud technology to have the whole JSON core as a service and a database there, and then we communicate with devices using REST and HTTP and JSON request response mechanism. And for the interface, we use Unity 3D, like I mentioned before. And let me look at the chat again. Where's my chat? Okay, there it is.
I don't know. Let's just.
Okay.
Maybe we should avoid going there for now.
Yeah, Satellite 16. Yeah, the voice authentication. There's been a proposal to use that. Like one of the team members. I mean, we've been kind of, you know, bouncing ideas about voice authentication, and we use some APIs, but they're not reliable. Like for instance, my voice is kind of similar to Adam's voice, and sometimes really can't distinguish. Hi, Zarko. Sorry, you're probably gonna get to see this like 2 minutes later after your message. Okay. Okay, so do you plan for it to be possible for JSON to be introduced or create profile for someone other than the person logged in? Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, you know, when I said the social component. There's going to be like a social network, if you will, that, you know, that connects people. So JSON, like, she can recognize your friends, you know, she knows who's this and who's that, and yeah, so you can introduce her to different people. So the iOS is a very closed system without a lot of permissions. How JSON will be able to do everything we want? Well, that's a very broad question, Jeremy. It's not going to do everything at all. As an example, there's the Hey Siri functionality. I think it's still there. I'm not sure if they removed it in iOS 8 or not. But basically, what it means is that you can just say Hey Siri even when the phone is locked or something like this, and then she responds. Now, this is the Apple thing. Like, they do not allow normal apps to do that. But what we're trying to do really is that the app is going to be as accessible as possible. That you're going to be able to access it, like using voice, you know, using, I don't know, push notifications, like all kind of stuff. Basically, we don't want you to go through a lot of trouble to access JSON. Now, in terms of permissions, such as accessing microphone, you know, accessing your messages, your camera, and that kind of stuff, there will be usual Apple pop-up to ask if you want to allow that or not. If you don't want to allow that, I mean, that's up to you. So it's ready for you to decide, you know, where your sort of privacy lies. But we're big on protecting data here. Like, we're using Microsoft Cloud, we're using very secure database, we're using all kind of data encryption and secure protocols, secure communication protocols such as TLS. There are any developers listening, they know what I'm talking about. So we understand the importance of protecting your privacy. How much does JSON work and remember when she's not cloud connected? Well, okay, so briefly, what we do in this case is, when you're not connected to the internet, we try to save well, user profile information, the stuff that I've showed before, like updating user profile and things like that. We'll try to save it in a certain file on a mobile device, and then whenever you regain mobile connection, it gets synced with the cloud. Well, so in terms of how much, well, I'd say it's user information, it's location info, it's whatever changes to your social profile, you know, any settings that that you wanna do there. So JSON will obviously be more complete on the desktop version when it will be out. Yeah, I think you understand correctly. Right now we're targeting mobile devices, Jeremy. So that being said, we're targeting iPhone and Android primarily, because, well, unfortunately or fortunately, not a lot of people have BlackBerries or Windows phones, so these two platforms are definitely a priority for us. And then there's going to be a PC release. It's just, you know, it's for PC we got to make quite a bit of tweaks, and we're really trying to like at least release the beta and release the mobile version right now, you know, and then we can really work on a PC one. Yeah, also I would just, you know, while no questions are out there, I would just kind of like to apologize that we're not maybe getting in contact as much as you would like us to. So we want to change that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing frequent live streams, kind of like this one, but hopefully they're going to be more interesting. Like you can talk to developers, you can talk to designers, you know, you can really get more engaged with the team. You could follow, and I think you should follow our Twitter account. You can follow me personally. I sometimes post interesting stuff. We're also on YouTube. We're on Google+. We're like literally everywhere. And we are in the process of creating a Patreon account also. For those who, it's a good thing, Jeremy, that you have a Mac, by the way. I just got this message. Is this like 3 minutes late after you posted it? Anyway. I was saying, yeah, so we just created a Patreon account, in fact. So for those who doesn't know that what a Patreon account is, a Patreon is a network for creative people, if you will. So essentially, any kind of creator, any kind of artist, well, any company also, or band can create their account on Patreon and have different types of subscription. There could be a free subscription, in which case you're going to be getting all kind of updates, like we're a frequent one. There could be a paid subscription, let's say $2 per post per content, which could be a behind the scenes video, which we're going to try to film frequently. Like we're in the process of renovating the office right now. Like I know that you cannot tell, but it was like much worse. It was literally a warehouse. So, we did a great job with that. Like, going to remove these things, give me a nice view from the window. So you get to see that. You get to see how we actually create JSA, our creative discussions about the interface, the actual interface design sketches. Seriously, guys, just check out Patreon. It's going to be pretty awesome. We're probably going to go live there in a day or two. So, yeah, we're really going to try our best to make you feel like a part of the team. Make sure you see some of the coolest things that are happening here. We got a lot of cool things. We got like, artificial, hands, prosthetics. We got quadricopters. We got lightsabers. We got cookies, and obviously we got JSA. So yeah, just as a heads up, remember you can follow us for free. You can help us out with small charges for every behind-the-scenes video or design or other cool stuff, and we'll keep you posted there. Okay, coming back to questions. Say you were hoping for the web beta to allow us to talk to JSA. How fully do you think that will be implemented in the web beta? So the talking part is going to be on our website. So like you will be able to communicate with JSA. You can also like get weather forecasts, whatever is voice related, then you can do that. However, when it comes to additional features, such as, for example, the like map navigations or the translator, or like anything that involves graphics, we are not sure that we're going to be able to implement this in a month or two. Okay, so the web beta is going to be somewhat limited because we really want to prioritize the mobile devices. Additionally, is the web beta still planned to be released after the mobile beta? Yes. Not after, but probably simultaneously. That's our goal right now.
Or the organs. This is just.
I'll just type something in chat.
Into like just lines. So like circle, eye shape, smaller eye shape, line.
I don't know. I don't like that. That's kind of weird. So are they going to like disappear, or are they still going to be there, but they're all used?
I thought they would like become the lines of the option.
It is.
Yeah. So just like I was saying, feel free to come up with any questions. And I feel like the video's got a delay. Does the web version of JSA will remember us when we will be on our mobile after that? No, in fact, well, first of all, the web beta is for beta testing, as implied by the name of it. So all the beta testers' data, except the backers of the level $75 and higher, will be erased. But if you're pledged $75 or more, then we will remember your information, and Jason will remember this information on release and whatnot. So Jace's personality and user profile functionality will be completely present in the web beta. Yes, we're trying to do that. We're not sure about the user profile because that will imply that you're going to have to log in using the web beta, yada yada. But the personality is definitely going to be there. So you could really talk to her about anything. She can remember your information and so on and so on.
A very specific text-based piece of information, you see as a distraction. Right?
Oh, goody! My laptop is at 19%.
I'm saying, like, bubbles, they move out.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to be doing this live streams quite more frequently.
Bubbles are gonna stay until you pop them, swipe them away.
Right, yeah. So, but they're gone in any other screen once you drag it back.
I'm kind of enjoying listening to this discussion over here. It's pretty cool. Sorry, guys. I'm just it's pretty cool listening to you guys talking about the interface.
All right, well, I'm gonna definitely do all this. Hopefully not.
Right. I don't know if I can share a screen here. I wonder if I can.
I'm not going to make one eye. I'm not going to make one clock. I'm not going to make one weather thing. I'm going to make multiples. And this is like designed by community. We got like.
So yeah, just a little bit about our team members. I guess we'll get to talk to him in person a bit later. Alexei here. He is our Unity developer. He's absolutely brilliant. He's currently about to graduate from Hamburg College. He's really cool. He created like this whole interface you've seen, the accelerometer, whatever else is there. Adam, this guy, is a very experienced designer. He really came up with some pretty awesome designs that for the interface that we're choosing between right now. There's there are different circular designs. There are like vector designs. We'll probably post them in the next update so that you get to choose. As a reminder, by the way, just like it says in the last update, you can send us an email if you got some interface concepts. We'll select a winner, and if we would like any of those, there's a really good chance that we're going to put them in the actual release in the mobile version. And Daniel here is a brilliant iOS developer. So whatever functionality on the mobile phone you'll see is probably developed by Daniel, unless it's the kind of cloud side core functionality, which is me. I'm doing that. Okay, questions. Okay. So Jason will remember us only after the 1.0 version will be out, not the beta. Yes, that's correct, Jeremy. The beta, the goals of the beta is, first of all, to get your feedback, to see if you're on the right track, if you like what we're creating. Secondly, you want to stress test the servers. You want to see, what kind of power we need for the reasonable response time. So basically, it's not just for you, it's for us also. Will JSON offer an API? Yes, it will. There's going to be a free developer API, and there's going to be a commercial API with different transaction options. Like you can pay per transaction, you can purchase a part of our virtual servers, but we will provide an API for sure. Now that you mention it, would you guys be willing to do any streams where backers sit in on project meetings and watch design process, etc.? Sure. So if any backers drop in, we can absolutely make a video with them. As you can see in our last video, actually no, that was an update, it wasn't a video, but we've been on Tavis show. That's Toronto Audio Video Entertainment Show, right? So, and some of the backers, they dropped by, we just said hi, took some pictures. It was pretty cool. Any taboo topics for Jason? That's actually an interesting question. I don't know. I asked her about kissing her, and she was okay with it. Actually, no, wait, she wasn't. She was like, I don't think that's a good idea.
I asked her if she'd be more like Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, but she said,
Like, who's that? Yeah. I don't know, really. Seriously, you can just like give it a shot on the beta, and we would like you to share. What does she say? Will JC offer an API? Just like I said, yes, we will offer an API, both free and paid API for developer and commercial options. Bless you.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I think I'm literally going to end this stream as my laptop shuts down because like 15%. Huh? That was a weird sound. Okay, guys. Yeah, so we're gonna try to make these videos quite a bit more often. Maybe even once a week. Seriously, but don't hold me to it. Okay. But really, the thing that we want you to know is that like we're not slacking off. You know, we're working on this project right full time. Like we even got an office. I mean, hell, and we're working here like 9 to 5. Want to get this done. It's just pretty damn complex, you know, and it's not like we have like 50 people working there. It's just like 10 of us. That's not the whole team. We got like about 10 people. I got some volunteers, got some interns. But yeah. Yeah, no problem, Gilliam. I remember we reached the voice customization stretch goal. Is that future planned for beta? No, it's going to be in the beta also. So voice customization in beta is probably going to be introduced as you can select a variety of voices for JSON. But for the full release, our goal is to make you be able to control the pitch and whatnot. So yeah, the voice that you just heard, by the way, was not the same voice as we used in the previous videos. So that's one of the voices that we have to offer. It's more like a, I guess, mature, maybe. Definitely sounds more mature. Okay. Seriously, guys, I got like 10% left. Just throw everything you got at me. It's so weird to hear myself talking and also see myself talking at the same time as you are actually doing the talking. What?
Sorry?
No, nothing. I thought you guys talking to me.
No.
I'm just saying it's weird. Like I'm talking basically, and then I can hear and see myself talking. All of a sudden, I'm like,
Later.
Oh yeah, we got those awesome posters here. They're for technology shows and Tavis and whatnot. No, that was a really cool thing. Ooh. Oh yeah, just like it says here, by the way. Yeah, wait, let me just show you that. So we've been able to get into Microsoft Bespark programs. So essentially means that Microsoft approved our business plan and our business idea and our, recognize us as a technology startup. So just got some support from Microsoft. That's pretty cool. Just trying to build some connections there. Kind of a stretch here, but we will probably be going to International CES held in Las Vegas in January. Right, so but we'll keep you posted on that. So yeah, by then the debate is definitely going to be out. So you guys going to get to see us, discuss whatever you want with us. I remember okay, no, that's the okay. You guys have said that you want to continue adding features after release. Does that include all of the stretch goals that weren't met in initial funding? Yes. So I still stand by my point that we're still excited about this project, obviously, and want to plan on releasing additional features. In fact, we included some of the features that weren't in the stretch goals but are pretty cool, such as the live translation. But yes, we'll include features. We'll keep including features after the release, obviously. How much CPU power will JC consume? Well, okay, this is why we need the beta test, one of the reasons, but it's not too much. but it's a little bit more than a regular application since we're using the Unity game engine for this. The phone basically considered this to be a game. So I'd say, CPU wise, it's not a problem. It's it's good. It's very good. In terms of battery life, it consumes a little bit more than, let's say, like your average app such as Twitter or something. Yeah, but we're trying to reduce that. We're probably gonna assign like different settings to the interface. Like you can reduce glow, and like you can basically customize it to reduce battery consumption. Okay, guys. So I think this is it for this particular live. I see that you liked it a lot, and thank you, Jeremy, for your kind words. Thanks everyone just being here. Well, we're pretty confident about this Zeta Lite 16. So yeah, we're honestly working on this. Like that, there is no doubt in that. So delays are not uncommon for software products, and we realize that. But we're seriously, we're trying to keep this on schedule. One more thing about the design awards, such as custom interfaces. Please be patient with that. As one of our designers, he's still a student. Alex Hasanov is still a student. He's super busy right now. He's got final exams. He is really stressed out. Like it's just crazy for him. Like honestly, he's got like final projects and laying up, and so just be patient with him. Okay, he'll handle it. Just give him a chance. Okay, yeah, so we'll keep doing those. My laptop is about to die, so I'm probably going to shut this down. Thanks you guys a lot. Okay, so spread the word. Join us on Twitter, on Facebook, like literally everywhere. Look for us on Patreon in a couple of days, but we'll also post an update. You can also see Cassandra Westover in the comments. She's our customer representative, and someone really close to me. And it's really great that we got this entire team working on this awesome project. So thank you guys for your support. We got like a great community. We like how you're very supportive, how you're always on track with us. So yeah, let's just keep it up together, and I think we got a great thing going on here. Thanks, guys. Okay, love you all. We'll see you later. Okay, you guys want to say bye? Anybody?
See ya.
Bye. Danielle, say bye. Okay. See you guys later.